Hey, what's up everyone? So I've decided we are going to do a trophy push here. As you can see, I've done a few more raids, got up to 3570. We are currently at 223 in the leaderboard. So I'm going to try and break the top 100. Maybe not today, but soon. Go up, do a bunch of raids. I'm going to see how far we can actually push with our level 2 mummy and our level 11 heal spell. So our heal spell and our mummy should be getting upgraded fairly soon. You can see we have the heal spell coming up in a day and 8 hours. So in about 2 days we'll have another heal spell level 12, which would be a lot more helpful. And then the mummy, we're about 10 to 15 missions away from unlocking mummy level 3. We're just doing a random attack list here, going after pretty much anyone that pops up that's worth a decent amount of medals and trophies. Like the name Johnny 5. That's from the I Am Number 5 movie, or Number 5 movie. I forget what it's called. It's a very cool movie.
Short Circuit.
Short Circuit, it's called, my wife says. Oops. So for the gargoyles and the counter to the gargoyles, you can see they're extremely fast. They come out before the other waves. You do want to pop your spells, your Sonic Blast and your Blade Storm, right as you're meeting the gargoyles. Then you also want to use the mummy or another unit as like a mule type unit that will just kind of take the damage from the gargoyles. And on these choke points like this, you want to have a spell ready to go, because the gargoyle is going to come from across the road there. They hop over that barricade, like the choke point road, and they will, you know, bomb you and do massive amounts of damage. So we did bring out a few pyromancers in the back there to help clean up some stuff. A lot of the timing has to do with using the spells at the right time to kill the gargoyles before they pop and kill you. So we sent out some mummies. We're going to sit back here and recover some HP. I'm going to bring out a couple cannons to help clean up things in the background there, since all the firebolt towers are dead. Having a choke point like this is twofold now, because the gargoyles in his waves will actually go and attack the pyromancers on the other side of that choke point, and so that means they won't conversely be attacking me. Whereas before, that choke point was just great to kind of hold up units. Now it serves as a downside as well, is because those gargoyles, you want them to kill the hero. You don't want them to kill the other units that the player has. So we have 40 seconds. We're going to try and stay in the corner so the splash damage doesn't affect us with that gargoyle. We just need 2 Sonic Blasts to get through the castle gate over here. And you can see we're going to have plenty of time to take down the castle gate. We have 20 seconds. We have the mummies and some nice units over here. We have our second Sonic Blast coming up. So fairly simple, and this base is a tough base to go through if you do not know how to combat the gargoyles, and most people don't right now. So you can see we gained 15 trophies, 248 medals, and Johnny 5 went down some. So again, it did take me several days to figure out the strategy on how to attack the mummy or attack the gargoyles. People have been using Sword Ridden as well, but I don't like using the Sword Ridden because you have to swap out one of the spells that you have here. And I love the heal spell. I love the Sonic Blast, and I love the Blade Storm. I would not change any of those spells out. I've been using that solely for months now. So this one's a lot of loot, not too many trophies. He is 3,700 trophies, so this is going to be a high level base here. Probably have to think a little bit more tactical here going in, because as you can see, we are getting, you know, close down to the numbers. We're going to try using no scrolls whatsoever to get into the top 100. There may be times that we have to use scrolls. So again, he has a choke point right up straight ahead as you first walk into the base. So it's good and bad because it helps out stopping the units coming, but it also works against the gargoyles. So you can see most of his gargoyles ended up dying right there. His second wave of gargoyles, they come out really quick, so you save your Sonic Blast right for that second wave, and now you're home free for a little bit. His third wave of gargoyles isn't as dangerous. He's only got a couple there. The gargoyles are extremely fast too, so they're going to keep constantly spawning out. I'm going to head back here just a little bit and try and heal some up. We're going to take down this Firebolt tower and give us some recovery time and also build up some morale. And you may be thinking that's a waste of time. Well, health is more important. I mean, if you die, you're screwed. And it's very, very easy to die if you rush just recklessly. You have to think tactically. You have to plan your attack. So you can see I'm constantly spawning out mummies, and I'm bringing a few pyromancers out in the background there, if you may not notice, but I am spawning a couple pyromancers ever so often. Try to get that Sonic Blast. I think I got the Sonic Blast off right in time to take out the gargoyles, because you can see my HP did not drop at all. And even a level 2 or level 1 gargoyle will do a good amount of damage to the hero, because they do a lot. So again, Sonic Blast right there. And you can see I take no damage whatsoever because I Sonic Blasted all of the gargoyles. So we got up to the castle gate, tons and tons of time left. This base was supposed to be very, very challenging. 3,700 trophies, a walk in the park. So a nice amount of loot, 347,000. And we're at 3,600 trophies. Here's an interesting base giving us 14 trophies and 231 medals. He's got the mummy up front, so I've never ran across a mummy defense base. This doesn't look to be a very, it looks to be like a trap base almost, because you can see everything is bunched up in this corner right here. So if you can get past this initial corner spot, you're going to be in a nice, clean area. We're going to go give this a go. He's got 14 trophies for us to steal, a good amount of medals. I have a feeling we may need to use a heal scroll in that corner, but we'll see how powerful his towers are and his waves are. And again, I'm not sure on how a mummy defense actually works out, because I've never seen one before. So we are staying back a little bit. We don't want the hero to die. So far, so good. Haven't had any issues. It doesn't seem like we're going to have to use any scrolls whatsoever here. It doesn't appear as intimidating as it looks. So we're going to sit back and recover some. The mummy just got wasted by his next gargoyle wave, which is fine. So we're saving our Sonic Blast now for Firebolt Tower here or any gargoyles that we're going to spawn. So there was nothing there that we had to worry about. Come back, let the mummy take the gargoyles. So again, very, very simple base now to go through once you know how to effectively dodge and kill the gargoyles. See right there, we almost died because we didn't have our spells ready to go. And that initial wave right at the castle gate here did a lot of damage to us. So you have to be careful. So what you can do over here at the castle gate is you can come over to the corner and let your mummies or units, whatever you have, attack the castle gate from the front, and you can attack from the side over there. And so if the gargoyles do spawn and you don't have a spell ready to go, the gargoyles will splash and do all the damage to the units right in front of the gate, and they will not hit your hero. Because conversely, I have died several times at the castle gate thinking that it's an easy win, and then some gargoyles spawn, and boom, and I'm dead. So you have to be wary of that. So far, no scrolls have been used. We've only used gems on buying food. We are now 3616. So I'm not even sure exactly where the top 100 lies right now. Probably somewhere close to around 4,000. We're not going to go do that. Just want to collect it. We are just going to try and push up as high as we can get with this strategy. And the strategy should work extremely well once you unlock higher level mummies. So we go after this one, 8 trophies, 110 medals. So bringing in a couple of pyromancers. It didn't appear he had many gargoyles in his waves, if any. Pretty much the ogres are pointless. I'm not sure why people use them. They just waste so many morale points. Again, this is going to be a fairly simple base to go through. Nothing to worry about. The only issue we may have is, being careless and running out of HP with our hero. So we're going to come back here and heal some. Now we have our Sonic Blast ready. Come up here, Sonic Blast that Firebolt Tower. And then make our push towards the castle gate now. Spawning a lot more pyromancers to help clean up the stuff back there. We have a minute. So again, after this wave right here, we probably will pull back some just to make sure that we don't die, lose HP. Because we have plenty of time, and we do also want to have some cleanup going down here, making sure that we get 100% to get all those trophies. Again, we'll pull back some. And it looks like it's 100%. All the pyromancers are right there. 100%. Stolen 8 trophies. So I'm really hoping that I get bread out of these chests. And unfortunately I didn't. Got really lucky, got all 3 of them, an extra 150,000 gold. Just going to take a break here, cut this one, and then we'll be back with another video going up further.